Yeah, let's, I guess, get started with the story. I have, again, it's gonna be a long time, or a long stream, so, we might even just finish the story in one sitting. Since we're waiting for the Wuwa stream. I think this Wuwa stream's gonna be important, so I definitely wanna check it out. But yeah, let's get started. I'm excited for the story on this one. I kind of like, I don't even know what's gonna happen at all. I don't even know like what to expect. Spring Unending. I mean, I've seen like the trailers and stuff, like the cinematics and stuff for the story. It's like, and stuff kind of just didn't stick in my head. I kind of remember some of the scenes, but anyway, Spring Unending. The patch. This is it 3.4, right? Yeah, 3.4. Yeah, let's get started. I don't know how many chapters it's gonna be. Let me see. It seems like it's gonna be a little over around 20 or so. At least 20 playable stages. So, yeah. I'm excited about this one. Let's get started. Prophecy. Just a rumor or a centuries-long scheme. Hmm. Okay. Sounds like a nursery song or something. The Ut2 office. when Hanzhou falls, immortal descends gravity, granting longevity and the calamity's end.
Talk about inspiration! I'm using this as the introduction for my feature article. The mysterious vibe's gonna have them totally glued to the pages. Got a whole lot of other stuff too. Gonna start as soon as I wrap up this fieldwork. Trust me, Miss Verity, this article's gonna be the star of R2's special issue on the East. I guarantee it.
As Reed provides her update, her voice shakes a delicate strand of spider silk before being carried off in the wind. Two editors nod. One reaches out and gingerly touches the silk before them.
I think you really have something, Ms. Reed.
Wait, she's actually here. Oh my god, dude. We last saw her on the Corvus update. What the hell? That's pretty cool. Corvus Rabushka update. Miss Verity. Forgot she worked at Ut2, huh? Think you really have something, Miss Reed?
An elliptical rhyme concerning disasters and the secrets of longevity. It's no surprise that adventurers find it so intriguing. But stories like this are not all that uncommon. I worry it won't have enough substance to carry our special issue. What makes you so sure it's worth a field trip?
Great question, ma'am. Well, I did some homework. It's not that much to go on, but if you just hear me out.
The wind carries the sounds from the other side faithfully, even the soft noise of her turning pages.
There's been all kinds of mantic rhymes in China since, like, the dawn of recorded history. A lot of them obscure or ambiguous. Like, here. There's this one about the Zhou dynasty. He who sells bows and quivers shall bring the collapse of Zhou. But really, it was the man's adopted daughter who married Emperor Yo of Zhou and led to the empire's downfall. And she wasn't even the main cause. What I'm saying is, most of these mantic rhymes are laced with veiled analogies. Who knows what they could mean? But this one's different. An exact event at an exact location. It's gonna be a breeze finding more details in the local annals. And my informant promised they'd give me more information when I get there. So, yeah, this trip could be a bust, but I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I don't get to the bottom of it. So, here I am in Tool County, and guess what I found?
She pauses, savoring the suspense.
The wind really does blow around here. Only a little, but it for sure does.
The editors exchange surprised looks and lean in.
Will you need any further assistance?
Barbara!
I'm all good for now, but I'll let you guys know. First, I've got to contact my informant and set up a meeting. Then, I'll interview some locals on the street. Who knows? We could even find another shelter if things go well.
She's so eager to share her plans that she fails to notice her colleagues have fallen quiet.
She's always been a go-getter. In every life.
But I worry for her. You know how obsessed she is about longevity. These clues she found are unlikely to be a coincidence.
You needn't worry. Reed grew up there, originally. She won't have any trouble getting accustomed.
It's crazy seeing these little cobweb-like little effects like surrounding the characters. It's...
But let's keep an eye on her. Just to be sure.
It's probably because of Miss Verity, I guess? I don't know. The woolly editor holds her worried expression. Verity returns it with a silent, pleading glance, motioning toward the still open silk. Yeah, I guess it was her. Street, Jew, County.
Reed, are you still there? We trust you've made a good decision with this article, but our network isn't stable right now. You'd better...
The noise from the streets drowns out the rest of her words.
不好意思，我马上让开。Cool, gotta go. I'm racing against the clock here. Call you later.
Watch out. Danger.
No worries, I'll be careful. Bye-bye.
Reed ends the connection, adjusting her spiderweb brooch as she dodges through the crowds of people and passing bikes. She looks around and spies her goal not far away.
Hate to hang up on you, Barbara, but I've got, no time to do this. Maybe I'll buy her some local delicacies to say sorry. Place sure is lively. So many stores. Oh my god, and the restaurants. Finally. No more driving to Chinatown to get a decent meal. Alright, first things first. Gotta find an internet cafe to contact the informant. Oh, better get a couple bottles of water too.
Grass-headed editor walks toward the sign across the street. An electric fan oscillates back and forth, attempting in vain to blow away the heat rising from the road. Reed roosts. Rests on a bamboo chair, her hand finding the mouse in a familiar motion. What the? Username Reed1996. Oh, this is interesting. Hey, I'm in Hangzhou already. Oh, what should I read all this? So, did you find what was mentioned in the rhyme I sent you? Yeah, the county annals are a solid lead, but I'm not sure about the method of longevity. 505 want to meet IRL. Can't wait to hear the rest of your intel. Sure, seeing equals believing, right? Come to Hangzhou, I'll send an address when you get here along with snacks and in spots. But hey, if your article gets published, do you owe me big? I'm in Hangzhou already. Wow, you're fast. Seems you could use a break. Go to Dongman Street and try Grandma Wang's clear soup. Classic Hanzhou sweet. Can't promise she's still there though. Her stall was packed last time I went, but that was ages ago. Thanks for raising the clock here. Can we meet before it gets dark? The stall you mentioned. I'm easy to spot. Green hair, glasses, a bunch of bags, and a notebook. Alright, but not at the stall. Follow this. Enter the county through the northern custom house. Head east past the Great Buddha Temple. Keep straight until you hit Zhang's Pharmacy, then turn south and walk on to the Paifong. You'll find Jin's well under the second tree. I'll see you there. On my way. Okay. Interesting take on like the UI interface there. That's kind of cool. She processes the new information, immediately drawing up a mental map of her impending investigation. Yeah, the whole like Windows like EXP or the Windows like the old Windows look. That's pretty cool. Or Windows 2000 or whatever.
Nice and clear. Let's go.
Reed takes a confident step forward.
Excuse me, do you know the way to Jin's well? It's under a tree by the Paifong.
What well? Never heard of it. If you're looking for scenic spots, go to the outskirts of town. There's a lot of beautiful sculptures and architecture up there. And the May trees in the Central Park are famous. But I don't know anything about a well.
Oh, thanks. I'll check them out later.
I'm not gonna lie, I also completely forgot that the reverse update was today. I was actually gonna like stream Moriman's chapter 3, but this definitely takes precedence over that. I've been trying to like rush Moriman's because of the there's a free skin, and I have not been doing. I'm still not like at chapter 4 to like unlock one of the modes. Oh well, I'm probably gonna have to miss out on it. So waves goodbye to the 15th kind person who's questioned so far. The information she's been helping for still fails to arrive. Sent in the heart of Ju County, she lets her eyes wander from the new, unfinished buildings, rising in the east over to the ancient horsehead walls in the west.
Jianshe Road.
Street signs' metallic glare blinds her for a moment.
That's it. I've asked everyone on the street. No well, no stall, no Grandma Wong. There's no way I got the address wrong. Did my informant lie? Not likely. What good would that do them? The Northern Custom House, the Great Buddha Temple, Jianshe Road, Renmin Road.
Questions fill off to the young editor. Each one seems to have no connection to the others.
What if these are all old locations? Like, the names of places from the past?
Hey, young comrade. What are you doing in the middle of the street?
Elder. Yeah, a voice speaks, bringing a tide of relief that washes over her like soft rain.
You've been asking around for directions, haven't you? To the bus stop? Just follow me. I'm heading there right now.
No. I'm meeting someone by Jin's well. Do you know where that is? Could be an old name, like really, really old. So, if you know of anywhere even kinda similar, that'd be great. Anything will do.
Jin's well. Jin's well. I've lived here almost 60 years and never heard of it.
Then it might be more than 60 years old?
Damn.
Maybe 100 or so?
100 years old. You've got to be kidding. Things change so fast. The whole county looks completely different every few decades, let alone a century. You're not trying to pull a fast one on me, are you? I thought you needed help.
No, sorry.
She considers each piece of information trying to find a path through their mutual confusion.
Oh, wait, the rhyme. Have you ever heard of this rhyme?
Oh, it is a rhyme. I wasn't wrong.
It's about black grass, thunder, the earth opening up, and an immortal.
What?
Well, it's a rhyme at least.
Rhyme?
I said it might be like a childhood rhyme or something. Scorn in his voice is withering. For a moment, the approaching deadline and her still blank pages seem like a freight train rushing toward her.
Aren't you a little too old to be searching for things from fairy tales? But I have heard it before. An immortal that slept deep beneath Jewel County. In ancient times, when the sky shattered and the earth broke apart, they emerged to save the town. But the immortal disappeared right after, taking the method of longevity with them. And no one has ever figured out where they went. Still, grave robbers turn up around here every year. Those troublemakers just won't give up. You seem like a bright young lady. Surely you don't buy into this longevity nonsense, right?
To be continued. Oh, I like that they type it out. Cool beans. What does this say? Okay, well, it's reading too fast, so I don't think it even lets me go up. Okay, well, there's that. Part 2. A Windblown Reed. She spreads her leaves and follows the flow of air. Re-edit. On my way. Okay, I'm searched the entire county and asked loads of elders about Jin's Well and Grandma Wong's desert, but no one's heard of them. Got any worries about meeting up? Please let me know if there's anything I could do. I really need to meet you in person. Sorry, but I can't do that. Maybe try the old gate. My luck hasn't changed much. You'll know if I'm lying when you get there. Why there? And could you please give me more details? Otherwise, I'm not sure I could trust you anymore. You can read the flow of chi, can't you? I saw you use the wind to contact your friends. Great to finally find another chi reader. Perhaps destiny guide us to each other. So the thing is, I need a chi reader to untie the wind knots in the county for me. I wish I could let you start with an easy one, but it seems I don't have a choice. There's a wind knot at the old gate. Untie it and I'll come find you. I have to go. I've said too much and may have drawn unnecessary attention. Be careful. I'll talk to you later. A wind knot? How do you know I've contacted my friends? They've been spying on me. Damn, you're just typing forever or what? What the heck? Refresh? Is it done? Reed shoots up from her seat. The storekeeper, half startled, looks over at her.
What's wrong? Is that computer acting up again? Don't you worry. I'll have my daughter fix it. You look a little pale. Here, have some water.
Costume rises up from the plastic
These
cup.
newfangled computer things are quite complex, you know. It takes time to understand how they work.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I ask, do you know of any old gates that are still around here? Even if there's just a bit of wall left, or even a single brick, anything.
Storekeeper looks puzzled, but eventually she gestures with her chin into the
An
distance.
old gate. You must have been too busy to notice it before. Over there. It's just a gate like any other. Why do you ask?
I'll have another pack of water, ma'am. Can I stay here for a couple more hours?
Okay. Even against the deep darkness, Reed can still make out the shape of the tall building. She rubs her eyes and looks around. Everything is still, even the wind has stopped.
It's late, but this must be the place. The wind's definitely slowing down around here. Barbara's right. There's gotta be a reason for this interference in the network.
Reed sighs and rubs the yellowing grass on her head.
I'm totally running out of time. Whoever's behind this, I gotta confront them stat.
I like her design. She's so cool.
I guess I might miss the article deadline, but I can still solve the interface issue. That counts as a win, right?
Grass blades sway as she watches a spider sending down a strand of web. Reed brushes the silk with her finger.
The wind doesn't hover in place for no reason, let alone get tangled up. So, if it gets tied up in a knot like this, there's gotta be some kind of special power making it stick. That power clings to any wind that passes by. The closer the wind is to the knot, the slower it becomes. So, all I need to do is find the spot where the wind's moving slowest. Over there!
She cries out with joy and only realizes her surroundings as she ducks her head in embarrassment.
Oops, sorry. I'll try to keep it down.
Luckily at night, here in this quiet neighborhood, Reed seems to be the only one awake. She grabs her flashlight and walks out toward the gate.
It's close. Let me feel for the wind again.
She reaches out her hand, but this time no silk appears. Breeze stirs the grass on her head, carries broken sobs in the bill of an approaching bike.
I knew you'd come. Come on, show yourself.
Flashlight beam sweeps the area, but it doesn't find her expected foe.
You're one with the flow, right? Wait, what if they aren't even human?
Her spirit lifts a little.
I've got to dig deeper. This'll totally make the article. Ah!
Something warm and heavy presses against her leg, letting out a cry like a baby. Looks down, shocked. A bike bell rings behind her. It's a ghost. Let me see. Let us use our new team, which is not completely... what? Let me take a look at something. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to give... Okay.
Dental checkup. Don't take a wrong step. It's got your back. Huh. These look like regular carbuncles that have adapted to the local culture. How do they mimic the baby cry? I've never read anything about that in the Carbuncle Encyclopedia. Relax. Concentrate and visualize.
Damn, seeing the green, huh?
Don't resist.
You know what? I'm not gonna auto. I'll like manual stuff so I can learn how to play.
Alright, my bad. I shouldn't have broken into your place. I'll leave, I'll promise. Just give me a sec.
Reed angles her flashlight downward, taking notice of a faint mark on the stone wall.
Are those carvings? Let me see. Step
Oh, yeah, I do see
into
it.
our gate and gain eternity. From the hands of the immortal, Lord descends. No calamity, no end. Bingo! Finally, something concrete!
Funny enough, concrete, right? On brick. She takes a few steps forward, her left hand reaching for the spiderweb brooch and on her chest.
Hello? I've got some amazing findings to report. There's an old gate in town where the wind's almost totally frozen. Hello? Barbara?
Barbara!
Miss Verity?
Finds a familiar silence as she nears the wall. The spider lies dormant and still.
Huh. It was pretty windy when those carbuncles popped out. They must have disturbed the air. Can't get any connection on the spider as is. Guess I've gotta make some wind myself.
She switches off her light.
Here goes.
She stomps her foot and a familiar bike bell sounds nearby. Reed silently apologizes to small creatures.
Next, guide the wind to untie the knot.
Guide the wind. You cannot catch the wind.
What?
Her body stiffens. Everything vanishes. Sound, light, even smell disappears as the void swallows her whole, until an unfamiliar voice cuts through the darkness.
Want to try mine?
The wind sweeps her up and pulls her toward the voice, then stops and plummets. To be continued. Oh my god, there's like no that was impossible to read. Well, I guess I don't have to read, huh? Dang, I remember these back then on those game the game packs. The ASCIIs. The Gate to Longevity, Part 3. Closed to many, but they'll still try their luck.
Go on, have a taste.
Who's there?
I was certain you'd been dying to try the clear soup, Mayfly.
Claire soup?
Yeah, you remember game packs? From the reflection of the bowl, Reed sees a frown on a face that doesn't belong to her. Through that reflection's eyes, she notices a white rim of sugar that rounds the bowl.
You just poured a whole pot full of sugar in, Paper Heron. You can hardly even call it clear soup anymore. Ugh, what a waste.
Really? I think it could use a touch more.
Really? Noise fills her head, cold seeps through her clothes, rough cloth rubs against her skin. The air is spiced with the comfortable smell of wet dirt.
My hands are cold.
Cold or not, you don't press your hands against someone's neck. It's rude.
I'm visiting my cousin. Heard there will be something special at the fair this year.
Classic juice snacks for only 3 win. Only 3 win.
True County. But this looks totally different.
This literally reminds me of the Junyangshi update. Where they, like, kind of go into, like, you know, their world and whatnot. They're not visible to everybody. Citygate, ancient Jew County.
You want more? Have you lost your taste, Heron?
Not just my taste, all my senses. That's why I roam the land, see? I'm seeking a cure.
Then you're here to see the immortal too?
Ah, no. Merely seeking a companion of mine. She does have the look of an immortal, though I couldn't say for sure whether she is one. But tell me about this immortal you seek.
Oops! Mayfly thinks for a moment, then continues shyly.
Honestly, I know very little about them. All I've heard is that an immortal is supposed to come to the fair this year to teach people the method of longevity. They say it grants both a long life and lasting health. Its results are said to be remarkable. An old granny learned it, and now she can swim the Nangfei River back and forth, even during winter. Maybe it's the cure you're looking for too.
Sounds intriguing. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. But why the hushed voice?
Mayfly looks around anxiously.
Because the guards might hear me. The magistrate posted a notice saying the rumor's false. Anyone who spreads it will be punished.
Words do carry weight. Rumors can grow out of control if left unchecked.
True. Still, it's drawn all sorts to Drew County. Just look at the line behind us. Some told me they came all the way from Liaodong, far in the frozen north.
Is that so? Good for them, eh?
Shh! Keep your voice down. Aren't you afraid of the guards? You're a Taoist. They'll search you head to toe. I heard all manner of folk are trying to sneak into the town. The kinds that'll do anything for the method of longevity. There have even been deaths. See those guards? They're checking every traveler, looking for vagrants, yao, and criminals. Speak of the method, and you'll be locked away in an instant. That's why they're so strict. They've even got reversion bells to magically identify as yao. But I think those things only work on the dull-witted ones. Quite a few have slipped through already.
Okay.
Reversion bells only reveal a Yao's true face. They cannot tell virtue from vice. Yet there are things that can. Truth potions, the immortal's brush, even some arcane beasts. You're not listening, Mayfly. Take a breath. All will be well.
Ugh, Frost, take me. I don't need a magic lesson right now.
Mayfly shakes her head, letting her gaze rest on Paper Heron's mule. Monkey?
Hey, you've got a lot of stuff packed on that mule. You selling those things at the fair?
No, I wanted to get a gift for my friend, but I'm not so sure of her taste. So I bought whatever caught my eye. I'll let her choose whatever she likes.
Crazy that they animated the donkey. What the? They made a PNG for it, an animated one. And that's pretty sick.
Is this a snow lotus carving? Did you find it in the western regions?
Caught up in the excitement of this new site, Mayfly can help but start asking questions, her tone alive with interest.
What was it like there? Is it as beautiful as they say? Please, tell me all about it.
Ah, the view was breathtaking. Standing at the cliff's edge, watching the world turn white with the falling snow. I didn't even realize where I was. My mule carried me there, see? The western regions. To the west, then? Where exactly is that?
It's in the west. Paperhaven's eyes dart upward, forward, side to side until they look like a needle in a broken compass.
I almost forgot how hopeless you are with directions. Lucky I found you on your way here. Or rather, on your way somewhere else entirely. Never mind. Let's get back in line.
She doesn't wait for a response. Mayfly looks over the crowd toward the city gate, her fingers rubbing a hidden object in the folds of her clothes. I was gonna say cloths. Clothes. There's a low current of unease that runs through the crowd as if they were moving along a treacherous bridge, each shift of their feet cautious as heads bob side to side, checking for movement. It doesn't move for a time. It looks like it has never moved at all. Each person taking their turn to sigh as they look ahead with a worried expression.
How much longer must we wait? I'll start growing roots if this line doesn't budge.
Move forward, will you?
Come on, move it.
Moving. Those who pass the cargo check must go to the reversion bell. Hurry it up. There's a whole line behind you. Next.
The impatient constable gestures for the static line to
I'll
advance.
be next.
Mayfly squeezes a little object tight beneath her robes as she edges forward.
What's that you have tucked in your sleeve? It looks solid.
Nothing, officer.
Hands in the air. Give.
Cry comes from up ahead, causing both of them to turn their heads.
What happened?
Bronze bell rings. It's noise emanating from a man at the front of the line, the vibration pressing him into the ground.
Claws! His hands are turning into claws!
Under Bell's power, the man transforms into a large yellow dog. Its features fiendish, its fangs sharp. Yellow dog.
Run! It's a Yao! Run! Capture that monster! Don't let it get away!
Stop pushing! Someone fell down here!
Hey! Stop pushing! Where's the yellow? Where?
八景冥河，气入玄玄，三光无名，皆失其路。
What? Huron? What was that spell? I feel woozy.
Come on, hop up.
What's happening?
We can't let that yellow dog tear through the crowd. I'll subdue it before harm comes to anyone. Easy now, big fellow. Ah, you're tougher than I thought. Show me what you've got.
Time to die! Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Here, I actually want to look up something real quick. What is a good alternative thing for her, huh? Actually, the alternative one is being used by Tooth Fairy, so we'll be fine. It's okay. He really is a yellow dog.
Don't take it on step.
No, wait, no! I need to turn off auto. Let me see. Nice buff. Damage up. What does this do? That's the type of damage. Your target consumes 2 Eureka to grant instance of impromptu. Okay. And what is this one? Valiant grants access to all allies. Consumes 2 grant damage.
Ah, an interesting one.
Copy that.
Let me think.
Easy lah.
Die.
Concentrate and visualize.
Oh, it just... Is it the story? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how come it didn't die?
I've got your back.
Stop there! No violence at the gate.
Okay.
Oh? Lend us a hand, eh?
Okay.
Who is responsible for this mayhem?
Mayhem. Young man in an officer uniform. Officer's uniform knocks the yellow dog out with a single strike. As it crumples to the ground, he turns his blade toward Paper Heron, now seated on her mule.
Causing chaos at the city gate, are we? Looking for trouble?
Your most discerning lordship. I swear on all that is good. 'Twas he who started it.
Was there really any need for all this?
The officer's token hangs plainly and openly on his belt, tempting Paper Heron to begin reading its inscription aloud without thinking.
Patrol Bureau of Zhu County Chief Constable Cheng Heguang?
At your service. Du Liu, stay and maintain order. Yang Wu, arrest this Taoist. Ensure she lives the spell before we put her away. I will question her personally.
What the heck? Run away! Or not. Spell's force lingers in the air. The others at the gate remain dazed as the world spins. Du Liu and Yang Wu push their way through the confused crowd.
Where am I? Is this heaven?
Wait, what happened to the money in my purse? Did that dog curse my sight?
Don't look at me. I didn't do anything.
Damned yellow dog! You won't get away from us!
Dazed constable holds the reversion bell as he stumbles into the crowd. She just turned into like a weed or what? When the bell's power, Mayflow's human form disappears. In its place appears a wilting tuft of grass.
Oh
no! Wait, she's a...
I know, pure instinct recalls out, but the scene before her dissolves away like mist. A light wind rustles her hair. Zhu County feels the first chill winds of autumn. Not realizing that she has left the gate tower and found herself walking alone through the dark streets.
The wind can hold on to information for a long time. So I'm guessing that knot must have been here for ages. Then, that must have been... Mayfai's
That's what I was
memory.
curious about. For a moment, I didn't say it during the chapter, or the part, but I was wondering like where the heck was where the heck was Reed? But she was like viewing Mayfly like from the POV of Mayfly, I guess. That's what I thought was happening.
Her true form was a tuft of reed, just like me.
Is that like her ancestor then?
It was already
I
winter,
guess.
though. She would have been running out of time.
She thinks of the calendar in her notebook. Over 300 boxes, 2/3 crossed out.
Then, my informant from the forum. Could it be... her?
Maybe. To be continued. Not too shabby. The little ASCIIs. Is that a... What is that supposed to be? Part 4. Summer's Lease. They turn their heads as the first leaf flutters to the ground. Probably do a few more and then take a break so I can take the doggies out again. Are you still there? Who are you? Why are you telling me all this? Whose memory did I see in the knot? Was it yours? You said you had the method of longevity. Is it hidden in this memory? I untied the knot like you said. Can we meet now? No. I guess I can't... I don't know. Refresh to check for new messages? I'm not obligated to answer your question, but I can assure you I have the method of longevity. If you want to untie all the knots in the town, I'll give it to you in return. You have my word. What? That's not what we agreed. And how did you know about Uttu's network? What do you want me to untie all the knots? Why do you want me to untie all the knots? Please explain all this. How can I make a deal with someone I don't trust? You make me laugh. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. It's almost autumn, isn't it? How much time do you have left? You must understand that this benefits us both. In Ju County. Reed sits quietly by the bed. No sign of her spider friend, and no glow from the brooch on her chest. She has walked every street in the city, but never found an answer. It was all in vain.
Nope. Wind's still giving me nothing.
A few dry leaves break off from her head, drifting toward her pillow.
Maybe I should leave so I can contact Miss Verity, and then decide if I want to head back. No, it's all too suspicious. She'd tell me to abort for sure. Basically, I should give up and just go back to headquarters. I could pick another topic to work on if I still have time.
How much time do you have left?
Time. Like I've ever had that.
Budding Rider lets out a short laugh at her own expense as she picks up a fallen leaf from the bed and smooths it flat.
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming?
I'll have withered by then. Even if another reed will sprout from my body next year, I will be gone for good.
Oh, is she gonna die?
The inevitable end of every ephemeral plant. Mayfly. She was one of us. I wonder what happened to her. Did she find a way to keep on living?
You are made for... I'm just kidding.
I can't. I just can't accept that I'll die without finishing my article. Especially when I'm, like, a single step away from finding a way to stay me.
There's the blade of grass between the pages of her notebook.
That's that. I just need to keep going. Besides, these knots are an anomaly that needs to be fixed anyway. Why shouldn't I be the one to do it? Alright. Forget about whatever this one with the flow's trying. I'll just do my thing. I have to finish this article.
Reed closes her notebook and steps out the door. Once more the wind seems to pull out of her, nearly tearing her mind straight out of her body. The gust leaves behind an uneasy feeling in her stomach. Bears the feeling and waits for the fall she knows is coming.
Is this another of Mayfly's memories?
Brief sadness rises in her, then a faintly familiar voice cuts it off.
Chief?
Oops.
May I enter?
Please.
Oops. City of Defense Office, Ancient Jew City? So settling the disturbance, the Du Liu makes his way to the town's constabulary office and knocks at the door of his chief. At the desk, Cheng Heguang bends over a mess of documents.
Sir, the Taoist has lifted the spell. Several people in the crowd were injured by that yellow dog. We've sent them to get treatment. Order has been restored at the gate. Inspections are ongoing. The Taoist and her mule are locked up. She's ready for interrogation. Yang Wu is watching her.
Chief nods, barely looking up from his files.
Good. Return to your position. I will go to see her immediately.
Du Liu looks down over the papers, letting out an unintended grumble as he realizes their meaning.
Forgive me, Chief,
Liu?
but isn't that someone else's job? I fail to see why we should bother investigating these animal carcasses. I know the stilted parade is about to begin, but...
But...
You understand the importance of this for the people, do you not? We must leave no stone unturned.
Yes, but even so, it seems a waste of our men's time to look into a few dead animals. There's no proof that they were killed by Yao. Perhaps it was some beasts in the mountain that chased them here. And even if it was a Yao, there's no need to take it so seriously. It's best to leave them to their own affairs.
Their own affairs? All residents of the Ming Empire, be they human or Yao, are bound under the same law, and it is our duty to uphold it. You know as well as I do that something is afoot here. Those carcasses are involved in all this. I can feel it.
Points at the file in his hand.
This report just reached me. Another carcass was found in Chunhua Alley this morning. Like the others, it was intact, yet pale and dry. There were also sightings of the same mysterious parade near the scene. They were spreading rumors about the method of longevity. They have already amassed a small following. And do not forget Commander Lee's orders. We must make sure the fair is without blemish. This risk is too large to ignore.
But Chief Chong, the men have been working for weeks without rest. They're exhausted. If we give them more work...
Julio doesn't have time to finish his complaint before another knock interrupts
Chief.
him.
Yang Wu is expecting you.
Understood. I'll be there shortly.
Subordinate decides to bite back his words.
I must go. Excuse me, Chief.
Hold on.
Julio waits, already expecting his next words.
I know that everyone has been working hard of late, and I
need you to do this
sincerely
paperwork,
grateful for
please.
their efforts.
Stumbles to find the right words.
So, let them know. Once the fair is over, I will take them to the finest restaurant in town. My treat.
Much appreciated, but I'm certain even a chief's salary couldn't cover such a meal. I'll have their bellies filled before we go. We wouldn't want to embarrass you, huh?
No need. The chef there is a friend. They won't charge me much if I bring the ingredients myself. Bass is in season.
Oh, you're bringing bass. I'll tell the men to skip lunch then. Still the record holder of the fishing competition, aren't you? Who else but Chang could pull up a bass half his size?
Please, Dulio. It's just a way to make some extra win. Right. Enough talk. Back to work.
Yes, Chief Chang. I'll take my leave then.
He leaves and the young officer returns to his files. Mist rises again, covering the scene before her and then dissolving away. Darkness is familiar now. She waits for the inn's open window to return to her sight.
That wasn't Mayfly's memory. How many people are involved in this story? Are they somehow connected to each other?
Perhaps this will make things clearer.
Wind screams past her, pulling her again towards some distant, unknown place. Her thoughts sink first, spreading like roots digging into the earth, then a nursery rhyme lifts them up. Oh, it is a nursery rhyme! Dude, I was just... okay. Christmas trees? Free at last. Freedom will be yours eventually, but is that truly what's best? Jail? Ancient Zhu County.
A local rhyme from Huanzhou, isn't it?
In the cell, Paper Heron listens with interest to the distant children's voices. Her mule chews straw on the floor, unconcerned with their present state of affairs. Beside her, Mayfly strains on her tiptoes at the small cell window, her face a contortion of overlapping anxieties.
It's only been a few hours since we came in, and they've already captured another 5 Yo. We're doomed.
Turns dejectedly and leans against the cell's earthen wall. After a moment of brooding and silence, she yanks the once cherished object from her pocket and flings it to the ground.
Liar. You wretched, dirty liar. That merchant swore his trinket could fool the reversion bell. But it didn't. I spent all I had on it. And that wretched yellow dog. If it hadn't made such a scene, I might have slipped right past. I hate you. I hate you all. I'm such a fool.
Now. They'll release us soon. We only need to wait.
Paper Heron smiles, looking first at the distraught Mayfly, then toward the trampled amulet on the floor.
And for the record, your amulet is not a fake. Its power is merely too weak to silence the reversion bell without a spell. It could be that the merchant forgot to tell you. You're no fool. No one's to blame.
Are you defending him? Don't you see how miserable I am?
Bro.
Now. We'll be just fine. They can't keep us locked away forever.
She picks up the amulet while murmuring a few words, then dusts it off and hands it back to Mayfly.
Here, take this. Might prove useful.
Get that away from me!
All right. No need to fear. Remember that spell I cast on you? Now they'll see you as just a bundle of hay. I'll pick you up and take you with me when I'm freed.
I never should have come here.
The offer does little to lift her spirits. The grass ornament in her hair droops over, matching her defeated expression. Paper Heron, by contrast, seems completely unbothered by their predicament. Instead, her eyes are fixed on a stone in the corner of her soul. A moment passes before she lets out a cry of delight.
And done.
What?
Paper Heron moves in a flourish, presenting the stone to her companion. Now bears a carving that reads, Mayfly and Paper Heron were here.
Well, there isn't much else to do cooped up in here. How do you like it, eh?
Mayfly looks at the stone brick still dusted with debris. The grooves of the carving match the width of Paper Heron's fingers.
Did you carve that with your nails?
No, just a little trick I picked up on the road. Carving with air. Not mastered yet, mind you. Not exactly fit for the Emperor. Anything else you'd have me add?
That's all? That's what you use your arcane skills for?
Of course not.
Actually,
I'm capable
Mayfly's
of
kind
much more than
of... she's adorable. Bent over, Paper Heron makes a gesture with her right hand. As she does, a line of sharp white chi wraps on her finger. As she begins moving her finger through the air, the form of a reed plant etches itself into the stone.
See? It's you. Quite the way to mark the moment, eh?
Doesn't seem to ease her new friend's concerns.
Hero, no! You turned me into a bundle of hay, remember? They'll know it was me!
Ah, you're right. I'll undo it at once. For a moment, I thought that our names might be here for all to see for the next 10,000 years. Not mere minutes.
Wait.
She stops Paper Heron's hand with a firm shake of her head.
Leave it. It'll be a keepsake, like you said. If someone 1,000 years from now see it and know I was here, well, that wouldn't be so bad.
Voice seems to echo as if coming from some hollow void within her. Paper Heron studies her young friend. Thoughts flutter across her eyes until she nods and smiles.
Very well. Now stop your fretting.
A set of hurried footsteps comes from afar.
They're coming. Hush. I'll slip you into my sleeve.
Paper utters an incantation. In an instant, Mayfly transforms into a paper figure that she slips into her sleeve.
Chief Chung, she's in there.
Constables open the cell door, barging inside before coming to a stop directly in front of Paper Heron.
You claim to be a Taoist. Where's your certificate?
Here.
Chief takes her certificate and furrows his brow as he reads. He looks from the certificate to Paper Heron and then to the mule.
Issued in the Hongwu era? That's over 100 years ago.
Taoists cultivate themselves for longevity. It's only natural she looks younger than she is.
Longy stares at a paper heron in wide-mouthed disbelief, but the chief has already moved on from those minor details.
What is your relationship with the plant spirit that was revealed at the gate?
I have no relationship with her at all. We simply happened to be in line at the same time. I didn't even know she was a Yao.
She doesn't reply, but glances up at paper heron and back at the certificate.
Oh, do I need a certificate for my mule too?
Is a mule a Taoist?
No.
Oh.
Then no.
What kind of interrogation is this?
Completed his check with a resigned nod. Chang Heguang returns the certificate to paper heron.
Certificate's clear. You may go. But don't make any more trouble, or there will be consequences.
Not to worry, officer. I always keep to the straight and narrow.
They're not gonna ask about Mayfly? Or like they forgot she existed or what? Shifts his focus from the woman to the nearby cell.
Where's the plant spirit?
Oh, there you go.
In the next cell. Hasn't turned back to her human form yet. I think she's playing dead.
The two men walk over to the next cell. Paper heron leads her meal out from the dark, damp place. Okay.
Here we are, free once more. Feeling all right?
Finding a quiet spot, the paper figure drifts from paper heron's sleeve, and in a puff of smoke, return the Mayfly to her familiar form.
Didn't I say that all would work out just fine?
It's not much fun being a piece of paper. I couldn't see or hear much of anything. And my body was so flat. I think I heard something about the Hongwu era?
My Taoist certificate. Long expired. Fortunate for us, the constable was too dull to notice. Tell me, what do you plan to do in town? I hope our delay has not brought you trouble.
Well, oh right. Are you hungry, Heron?
Once a nearby stall, the street has swelled with people, and as the crowd grows, the stall owners call out all the louder for attention. Alanis wandered around a set of steaming bamboo baskets. Mayfly slips into the crowd of eager customers.
I haven't eaten since this morning. I should have had that clear soup.
Here's your sweet olive cake, fresh from the steamer.
Thank you. Smells divine.
She cannot wait and takes a bite. A soft, sweet scent fills the air, and a sigh of pure contentment follows.
You're so good.
Really? It's only cake.
I can't help it. It's sweet, tender, chewy. You must try it.
She smiles and hands Paper Heron a sweet olive cake. Still hot to the touch, Paper Heron looks it over, then delicately lifts it to her mouth. Aww.
So? Isn't it wonderful?
The texture is quite remarkable.
She chews with effort, searching for the vaunted taste within.
I think...
What?
She watches Mayfly as she chews, each bite meeting waves of rapture, and attempts to mimic her delight. Somehow the act of imitation seems to conjure the promised flavors.
I think it's sweet. And it grows sweeter and sweeter the more I chew.
Right?
It's good. Delicious. I must get some more. Here, eat it, Mayfly.
You two must be visitors. Are you here for the fair?
That's right. Heard it would be quite the spectacle.
It certainly will be. And thanks to that rumor, business is going great this year.
What makes this year so special?
Well, many religious sects have flourished in Drew County recently. each one claiming to bring longevity to their followers. All just tall tales, of course. Only this time's different. Well, it's hearsay. But many think the reason the fair is so busy this year is that one of the sponsors found a true immortal.
I heard that too. My friend said her friend's grandfather, who'd been buried, suddenly came home alive, saying he was enlightened by an immortal in Drew County.
And they say tonight's opera is in fact an opening ceremony for the immortal sect. They've even widened the stage.
Ah, sounds impressive.
And not just that. Have you noticed the constables? I've never seen them so nervous. I'd say.
But these are mere fancies. Is there nothing we can see with our own eyes?
Certainly. The Stilted Parade.
Oh, the Stilted Parade!
The event you mentioned on the way here, isn't it?
Yes! I heard it's great fun. Where can we see it?
Right behind you.
The owner closes the steamer and slips back into the storefront. It's only now that they realize how quiet the street had become. Not a soul in sight until a strange, dense bank of perfumed air rolls past them.
Huh?
Spooky. To be continued. Okay, that is probably a good stopping point for now. I need to take a break. I'm gonna take the dogs out, and then when I get back, we'll probably resume, or we'll resume and whatnot. Maybe I'll even check out a trailer for PGR since, yeah, it's been sitting there for a couple days. I have still not even seen it. But yeah, I will be right back. Okay, anyway, I think we should get started again. I did decide I think I'm gonna only stop at like 10, like maybe part 10 or maybe like part 12, and then I'll resume this next time and whatnot. I was gonna try to like get it all done in like one day, but I think that is a bit too much. So I think I'm gonna find a good stopping point, and then at least get like halfway at least. I get like maybe like around 10 or 12. Maybe I'll stop at 10. But yeah, I still want to do a little bit more before I call it quits for this one on this one. But yeah, let's continue. Part 6, Deadly Cure. Only those with nothing to drink would sip from a poisoned well. Okay. Yeah, so I could give my... I don't want to ruin my schedule. The sky grows dim above them. A low haunting chant drifts up into the air. Curious mayfly looks toward the end of the street.
Oh, right. The parade's coming.
Crowded wave of people surges into the view. From the distance, Mayfly cranes her neck, straining to see. Aww. Withered grass devours bone. On icy plain, the spirits moan. When the city falls, immortal descends. Longevity granted, no death, no end. The unearthly parade advances. A line of towering figures leads into its approach in long, otherworldly strides. It takes a moment to spot the stilts as they push against the fabric with each step.
What are they singing? What?
Oops, what is? Parade is near. Their chanting pours over Mayfly like a flood of divine music. Fox and a woman have appeared over Mayfly's shoulder. Their hushed voices brushing against her ear.
We sit at the bottom of society. But still, we deserve dignity.
One Yao's voice may not be heard. But what of 100? Or even 1,000 more?
Who are you? What do you want?
Same as you. We are Yao. You've seen them bat us off, even kill us, haven't you? Will you continue to suffer in silence? Will you live on in fear?
We need to fight. Fight for our lives. Save our people and claim the method of longevity for our own. Overthrow humans and rule the world.
Rule the world.
Come, join us. If we are doomed, then we will doom them with us.
No, I...
Looks around, hoping to find help, only to realize she's surrounded by thick billows of scented fog.
Those that are not with us are the enemy. Did they ever show you mercy? Then, why hesitate?
White fur sprouts from her nose, revealing the Yao to be a hare. Her feet begin to stamp like war drums. The other Yao watch, then look at one another, all of them feeling the pull to join in.
The immortal will grant us longevity.
The immortal will grant us longevity! Constables, run!
What?
As they round the mouth of the alley, the parade vanishes as quickly as it appeared. Chanting music fades like smoke in the air. Yeah, we'll stop like at 10. Oh yeah, I'm calling it, instead of calling it like Star Promptu or like Plant Promptu, I'm just calling it Plant 2 and Star 2. So it could fit on the naming here. Oh, there's another dog.
Don't take a wrong step.
I called mine paper cut. Yeah, mine's just like hog bog standard. Yours is more creative than mine. that sounds good.
An interesting one.
Is this a mass attack? It is.
Maybe. Let me think on it. Concentrate and visualize.
The stars is just at the beach.
Rise.
They are much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
I'm sorry, Tooth Fairy. We'll get yours eventually. I'll decide if I pick it up or not, but I have to get it. I have to purchase it directly.
You were caught in the parade's illusion.
To save money.
I had to lead you away.
I'm alright now. Those Yao, they're seeking longevity.
Yes, but what they're doing is a risk to our entire community.
Mayfly looks down, her face turning red, finally deciding something. She stamps her foot.
Haber Heron, thank you for bringing me here. I owe you much, so I don't want to lie anymore.
Haber Heron tilts her head, looking puzzled but relieved.
Lie about what?
You know my true form is a tuft of reed. I'm a Yao, just like the others in the parade. In truth, the reason I came all this way is to seek the method of longevity. I lied because, well, I feared you'd hate me. I'm sorry. But I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to live longer. Even a little would do.
Hush. You'll hear no judgment from me. Only, I don't understand. You risked a lifetime of confinement on a rumor. Is longevity really so important to you?
He goes quiet for a moment, then looks down.
Remember the travelers we met on the way here? Human or Yao, all sought the method of longevity. But you're different. You care more for the small joys in life. Like that sweet olive cake we shared. It's almost as if you don't care about how long you'll live at all.
Ah, I'm not so unlike you. I suppose I'm just curious about everything. We're already here, why hurry? If we'd missed that cake, we'd have regretted it for the rest of our lives.
Cameron scratches her head as she tries to explain. Words rest on her tongue, but they feel like her suddenly out of place.
You win.
She brushes her skirt and sighs.
Sorry, I shouldn't have been so suspicious of you. Though we study Arcanum and can take human shapes, we all are still just plants and animals. Even if we look like you, our lives are much shorter. Reeds like me sprout in spring and wither in winter. My entire life begins and ends in less than a year. I know it's foolish to risk so much on a rumor, but it's all I have. Do you know what I think when the sun sets? Not that the sky is lovely, but that I lost another day. I don't want to live in fear anymore.
But you spent all you had on that amulet. What if the method of longevity proves false? You'll have nothing left.
Mayfly smiled, but she lets her eyes stay downcast for a moment before they rise to meet her own.
Longevity means much more to me than you, Heron. When the winter ends, you will see the spring and I won't. If the method is true, it will change everything. I have to take the chance, no matter the cost. And as you said yourself, I have nothing left to lose.
She her long gaze, Peppercorn reads the dark eyes before her. They seem to burn like unsettled coal.
Mayfly.
The usually free-spirited Taoist is for a moment speechless. She intends to speak, but then the unexpected strikes.
Commander!
The familiar voice comes from around the corner, seizing her train of thought.
Commander! I come with an urgent report.
Oh. Okay. Commander. Part 7, Separate Ways. Here, farewell, means fate will bring us together again.
Shush! Someone's here. Get in my sleeve.
Herring gives the mule's rump a light slap. It brays as it ambles behind a nearby haystack. She presses close to the wall and peers out at the two men, one familiar, the other unfamiliar, and bearing greater authority.
Commander Lee.
Such hurry was, Chong. What's the matter?
It's concerning an unusual parade that has been seen moving through the town. The marchers chanted strange words and even tempted townsfolk to join their ranks. But they vanished as soon as our men arrived. This is the 4th such incident in as many weeks.
Go on.
Sometimes they leave animal carcasses in their wake. I've ordered a search. Our men may discover something soon. These animals are unusual. They bear no marks of either hunting or natural death. It appears to be some sort of ritual slaughter. They're the ones that have been spreading those rumors about the method of longevity. Many townsfolk have joined with them. I fear.
You would have me redirect men that already stretched things to chase down a prey, which, so far, has done little more than leave a few dead animals behind. Do I understand you correctly?
Chang Hegwang's face turns red. He wants to say something, but the words come out in a fluster.
All of these events are linked together with the stilted parade, and...
He Guang, what are the orders I've given you?
To maintain order, keep criminals from the county, and to see our people enjoy the fair in safety.
And how do you judge your performance?
I have done my utmost, Commander.
Yet, there was a disturbance at the gate.
I cannot deny it.
The Stilted Parade is the most significant event of the year. An opportunity for people to laugh and be merry after a year of hard work. It's our duty to maintain peace so that they may enjoy the festival. But with all the visitors flooding to the county, we are already short of men. You know well that they have been working day and night. Many haven't seen their own homes in days.
I know, Commander.
No, you do not.
Yes,
While
I do.
Your men are out dealing with these visitors and all the other duties. You come to ask that I direct them to another task based on groundless suspicions?
Yes?
My apologies, Commander.
Raise your head. Listen. You are pushing yourself too hard, He Guang.
Noticing his protege's dejected silence, the stern commander softens his tone, if only ever so slightly.
I know how eager you are to prove yourself. Any man in your position would be. And I know it was I who told you to work 10 or 100 times harder to earn your place.
Real.
Given your father's history. But true diligence must rest in stability. There are no shortcuts. Many eyes are on you, He Guang. If you truly wish to wash your family name off its dishonor, let them find no fault in you. Do your duty first, then take the next step. That is how things are done.
I understand.
He keeps his face pointed down, averting his commander's stare. Li Hufong thinks for a moment and clears his throat.
Your father disgraced himself when he threw his lot in with those bandits. But that does not mean you will follow his path. You must not let the whispers of others shake your heart. Do you remember why I recruited you? Because I saw a young man with integrity and conviction to truly protect people. I still do.
Li Hufong pats the young officer on the shoulder, then returns his hand stiffly behind his back.
He Guang, your future is bright. Work hard and you will surely rise to the top. And your family name will be cleared.
Understood.
I have other matters to attend to. Think carefully on my words.
I will, Commander.
Watching from the wallpaper, Heron sees the young man standing motionless. For a moment, he seems so stiff that he could be a wood carving.
The other one's left. What's he waiting for,
Suddenly, Chang Hegwang lifts his foot and kicks a pebble away.
Who's there?
Hitting the sand with calm and precise motion, he summons 100 leaves that circle the mule, and that same instant they take on a fearsome steel glint. Damn, brother, you're gonna kill the poor donkey?
Uh-oh. You go ahead, Mayfly. I can't leave that stupid mule behind.
She picks up Mayfly's paper form with her left hand. With the right, she makes a gesture to break the incantation, then breathes a soft puff of air that sends her floating away. Heron watches as her friend drifts out of reach before leaping to the top of a nearby elm and hiding among the leaves. Now only one man and one mule remain. Oops. Bray.
That Taoist must be around. But a trail ends here. Where did she go?
Chang He-guang looks around. He feigns an attack on the mule, but stops mid-gesture as he catches a ripple of air from the elm tree above him. A flash paper heron stands amidst a newly formed ring of elm leaf blades.
You won't get away!
Oops, should have been more careful.
Are we fighting them? It wants us to use a beast team, but I will not.
Ah, don't take it on step.
Let me see.
Relax. Copy that. No worries.
Let me think.
Or maybe take a deep breath. Ha! Thank you for your cooperation.
Rise. No? Puzzlinga?
Okay.
You surely can run, officer.
Why were you eavesdropping, you conniving Taoist?
You must be mistaken, sir. I merely happened to be there.
You happened to be there, did you? After making a scene at the gate this morning? Do you think me born yesterday?
Ugh. Is there any worth in explaining? You're being unreasonable.
You can explain it in the interrogation room.
Oh. Paper Heron jumps onto the roof and sees a straight, even branch blocking an attack from behind.
Hey, your blade's sharp. I might have been hurt.
My blade is no threat to you. If you've nothing to hide, stop this now and follow me to the Yamen.
Very well. On one condition.
What?
At that, Paper Heron's eyes light up as she launches into an eager
My
explanation.
mule's been limping since it twisted its ankle in the mountain. Could you teach it how to run? I think, with a little training, you can make a champion out of it.
You... Chief! Chief! There's another disturbance at the gate! Come, quickly!
Oh?
Chang He-guang looks over in surprise and to find Yang Wu standing in the street scratching his head and then back to Paper Heron. They stopped a short distance away.
Told you I'm not the one you should be chasing.
The gate again. Your accomplices, no doubt.
Surges forward on a burst of chi in pursuit of Paper Heron. Yet with unheard ease, she drifts back, maintaining her distance precisely.
Enough!
Chang He-guang spins his blade and all the leaves on the tree become sharp edges. High noise fills the air as the sharp leaves pen Paper Heron against the wall.
I can't let another disturbance reach Commander Lee. You, stay here. I will take you and your accomplices to the Yamen on my return.
Not to worry, officer. I'll stay right where I am. Take my mule if you mistrust me. You know I won't leave it behind.
Paper Heron nods toward the limping mule below. He looks down to it as if waiting for that cue. The mule brays out a greeting. Looks back to Paper Heron. Pinned yet completely serene, he snorts, sheathes his blade, and jumps down from the roof.
There's no time to waste.
In a quiet corner of the street, Mayfly stands on her tiptoes, peering around.
Hey, Mayfly.
Finding no one, she darts forward, still on her tiptoes.
Are you alright? I played a trick at the gate to distract him.
Much appreciated.
Oh, it was her.
Wow. You blew those off like dust.
It's not as hard as you imagine.
Heron stretches while Mayfly watches leaf blades fall in a clatter. A hint of envy shines in her eyes.
I knew you'd work things out. Your mastery of Arcanum is truly amazing, even if you lose your way sometimes. I wish I could be like you. Wandering the world, fighting and casting spells, saving my friends from danger.
Nonsense. You just saved me from the clutches of the constables, didn't you? Our lives shine equally bright. Ah, but I know what you mean. You want to learn some of my tricks, eh? I can teach you.
No, that's not what I mean. Besides, there isn't time.
With a shake of her head, Mayfly swallows the words. It would have been pointless.
Actually, Heron, I must say farewell.
Farewell? Why?
Well, I'd planned this even before we entered town. Would have gone sooner if not for being caught.
But where will you go? I thought you were seeking the method of longevity.
Dude, it would have sucked if she's like stayed in jail for like a long time. Her entire life would have just been in jail.
I'm not leaving. Just off to find some other herbaceous yell. You know, plants of a leaf, same belief.
I understand.
Nods, but there's a strange tug of emotion within it.
But I worry for you already. For all your wonderful abilities, you're just so careless.
Oh my god.
Don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. Haven't met any rotten folk in this town thus far. Let me see. There's you, that gullible constable, the cake seller, and the Yao from the parade. Well, I saw through their tricks. You see, I can take care of myself.
You make it sound like a tale for the ages.
She wants to say more, but at the sight of Paper Heron's calm composure, she stops herself. Oh.
Right. This is it then. Farewell.
Farewell.
As it must be. Farewell.
Giving a wave goodbye, Paper Heron turns back with a whistle, and her mule trots behind her. In the sunset, their shadows stretch long and thin. Paper Heron stops on the road, takes some paper and brush from her mule's pack. Or along a slip of paper drifts into the wind behind her.
I can't tell if she's a fool or a genius. What's this in my pocket?
She reaches into her pocket to find an object she doesn't remember putting there. Same amulet she had trampled, now restored, and beside it a hastily written note.
Hold the amulet and chant 深藏真我,浑存通明. Then pinch your left thumb and middle finger. That will deceive the reversion bell. No cultivation needed. When did she...
The warm orange light of sunset bathes Ju County against the busy evening traffic. Paper Heron leads her mule, her back to Mayfly as she waves once again. Donkey? Story's been good so far. I think it's just not really too much. Well, stuff's happened, but I wouldn't say like not a lot. Again, it's like just building up stuff, man. A longevity ritual. Stage. Ancient Jew County? Around the noisy opera stage, bright fish and dragon lanterns surge and dive amidst the crowd as if preaching out of a living ocean. The festival is reaching its busiest hour.
Where should I go now? I'm all alone. So tired. So hungry. Not a win to my name. Can't even buy myself a bun. Where are they? Surely I'm not the only herbaceous Yao in town, am I?
Nikolai leans against a stone pillar at the Pai Fong and sits down, and she looks out at the swirling crowd.
Well, even if you find no one, you'll manage. You're a reed after all. You can take root anywhere and let the earth feed you. But I prefer food. What time is it now? If I had known this would be so difficult, I'd have eaten more cakes while Heron was paying. At least then I wouldn't be here listening to my stomach growl. If only I were an immortal. I'd never go hungry again.
She's a cute little
I'll
character.
bet their elixirs must taste better than any river water. Why are people gathering around here?
Yeah, she's adorable.
Mama! It's the Iron Flower fireworks! Can I see? Can I see? Fireworks. Gone in a moment. But so beautiful. If only my life had a moment like that. Just one.
Young Wu, what are you smiling about?
The Iron Flower fireworks. So beautiful.
Du Liu, Yang Wu, get your men into position. Keep your eyes on the stage. This is where the immortal will supposedly arrive to grant longevity. If something happens, I need you all at the ready.
Chang Heguang stands on the elevator platform looking down over the happy fairgoers with an unmatching expression, too dark and serious against the joyful night.
But the opera doesn't start for a while yet. What's wrong, Chief? You're looking more serious than ever.
A Taoist gave him the slip this afternoon.
What? Who could escape Chief Chung's leaf blades?
It was the lady who cast a spell at the gate, remember? Best keep an eye out for her.
Are these orders from you or Chief Chung?
You asked the question, I answered. No need to be snide.
Enough. That Taoist possessed strange arcane skills, the likes of which I have never seen. I take the blame for her escape. Her arrival coinciding with this mysterious sect is no coincidence. She's scheming something. Stay sharp.
You ever wonder why the Chief's sword is never blunt? I figure it's because he's always yelling at it.
What are you talking about?
Stay sharp! Stay sharp!
Okay, that one was good.
Yes, Chief!
Your chief holds a stern face, but his cheeks betray him with a flush of red.
I wasn't talking to my sword.
Right, of course, Chief.
Can't believe you're spreading rumors like that. I'd say that warrants a caning. Allow me to carry out the sentence.
The chief grits his teeth, places a hand on his blade, and turns his back.
The opera will begin soon. I need everyone in position. No more jokes. If any suspect gets away, you'll face more than a caning.
Understood.
Follow me, and keep your eyes and ears peeled. We must safeguard the civilians and apprehend any offenders.
Yes, Chief.
Night falls, lanterns dot the river, more black awning boats appear, each one festooned with candles.
Mama, look! There's little man dancing on the candle!
Don't be silly. That's just the candlelight flickering.
Come and play pitch pie! Young lady, care to try your luck?
I...
Make way! Make way! Make way, please! We need to clear a path for the audience.
Of course, officer.
Is the opera about to begin?
Yes, in just a few minutes.
Laughter and chatter close in as a group of men and women pass Yang Wu.
Those are the y'all I met at the cake stall.
Come join us.
Hair. Parade of joyful yell passes before Mayfly. They spin around until they seem like a carousel with her in the center. Parade with no beginning and no end. Entranced with the sight, the procession sweeps Mayfly off her feet, carrying her away as if caught in the current of a flooding river.
Hey, no pushing! Over there! Keep the peace, or we'll keep it for you!
Okay.
Very well. Let me try my hand.
Yarka, it's your blow. I've got your back.
Katie did? Guardian Grass. Stork. Stork, huh? Let me see something.
Or maybe take a deep easy. Hold your breath. No worries. Yarka, it's your blow.
Thunder Talisman, scientific version.
The stars are just out of reach. Come back to me.
Okay, well.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Mayfly looks back. She has been carried far only to be left in a strange place, sticking out like driftwood after a receding tide.
The stage? How did I...
Music rises fast and loud. An opera singer steps on the stage with quick steps. Singer's melodious voice captures the crowd in a sudden rapture.
This is... Legends of Hanta?
The singer reaches the far end of the stage, where Cheng Heguang and his men stand eyeing the proceedings suspiciously.
Legends of Handan? How could they choose this of all operas with these rumors going around?
What's it about, Chief?
Cheng's hard stare conveys his disdain even before his words confirm it.
It tells the story of a scholar who was guided into a dream by the immortal Lu Dongbie. There, he experienced life as an official in the imperial system. He found enlightenment once he awoke and became Lu's apprentice to pursue longevity.
Ha! No wonder you're so shook up over it.
I can't see.
Mayfly stands on her tiptoes, unable to see the stage over the crowd, but though she can't make out the scene, the song at least breaks through.
I must have watched this opera 100 times. But I've never seen them use candles before. Did they change the story?
She finds her way to the front of the stage and looks up, captivated at the performance. It pulls the joy and hope of the crowd like spun silk that gives warmth and color to the night sky. Countless candles ring the stage, their flickering flames throw dim, dancing shadows on the walls. Shadows that seem to sway and bob like a procession of monks in prayer.
It's so warm.
Goodness. How beautiful.
I can't keep myself from staring.
Flames leap out from their wax altars, speaking in a divine and wordless tongue to the people below.
Hold on. When did they light these candles? The flames. They're whispering something.
Small lights sway beneath the night sky, alternating between bright and dim. They become a hypnotic flow that those watching cannot turn away from. Flickering lights seem to laugh, to scold, and then to chant unclear words, venting the pain of their brief lives through the ages.
Yes. I can hear them. They're saying...
Grant us longevity.
Grant us longevity.
Wait. When did I get this close?
Hush falls over the crowd. Mayfly looks up at the figure on the stage. The warm light shimmers. Hearts beat in time with the swaying shadows. The stage feels as if it were instead a refuge, a bastion of light and song, calling out to those who might approach it. Under the cover of night, under the gaze of many hundreds of eyes, 100-fold stages rise.
杜六, Yang Wu, where are you? They're using the candlelight to conjure illusions. Avert your eyes!
Hmm? Oh.
Do you wish to become immortal?
Huh? Heron?
Still here playing Dead Zone with Richard and Juan. I see. Yeah, do your thing, brother. It's not gonna be long before I call it, to be honest. So, I mean, you're good, man. Do your thing. Let's see, let's go here. How much is this? Oh, it's 8,000, okay. Damn, this is 18,000 over here. The end. Things are rarely as they appear at the scene of a crime. Is it going back to Reed? Candlelight fades and is soon replaced by the steady glow of modern incandescent bulbs. Reed touches her head unconsciously, feeling blades of grass brush against her fingertips.
So, Mayfly was given the method of longevity, just like she wanted. And that means that Paper Heron was the legendary immortal.
As if a reminder, another blade of grass tumbles down at her touch.
Well, sure not. I better get this down before I forget any details.
Checks the grass into her pocket and practically leaps toward her paper and pen.
The distinctive melodies of Eastern opera, combined with the magical glow of candlelight, brought the atmosphere to its peak. When the immortal moved her fingers, the audience, including those who had doubts about longevity, naturally came to believe in this miracle, including Mayfly, a herbaceous Yao whose life was about to end only a few months later. Based on accounts from local residents and my own experience, I feel I can make a bold assumption. After the opera was over, Paper Heron, the legendary immortal, taught the method of longevity to Mayfly to extend her life. Then, for some reason, she fell into a deep sleep beneath Jewel County.
Passage of time goes unnoticed as her pen glides from page to page. The sound of scribbling accompanied first by the silence of night, then gentle birdsong, and finally the bustle of a waking city.
Another day.
One more square in her calendar is crossed out. Usually she would leave a detailed journal of her day, a record for her next iteration, but today she lets her pen rest.
Maybe I won't need to leave a note for the next me this time.
Hopefully. As the morning progresses, the storekeeper pulls up the shop's rolling shutters. Waiting outside, aside from the morning breeze, is a familiar face.
You're up early today. Did you get enough sleep? Oh, and I was so busy last night. I forgot to give you your change. Hold on. Let me unlock the door first.
Before she can finish her words, Reed has returned to her glowing screen.
Sleep, Schmeep. My article's almost finished. All I really need is a computer. Oh, sorry, I got a little overexcited. I meant, would it be possible to use one?
I can see that. Go ahead. You can use that one. You know how to turn it on.
Reed takes a deep breath before typing the words she spent the night planning. You must understand that this benefits us both. I know who you are. Hmm? The outpace pace of the typing draws the storekeeper's attention.
Are you trying to put a hole in my mouse? Or is the network down?
Huh? Oh no, the network's fine.
It's only then that she notices that her whole arm has gone numb from the speed of her typing.
Has anyone else come by recently?
No, you're the only one. But I'll keep a spot open for you. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you.
Frantic typing resumes as soon as her conversation ends. Just untied another knot. As you can see, I can figure out the truth with or without your help, but as if you really want me to figure things out, why not just tell me what you know? It'll save us both the time and trouble. She stops refreshing the screen and says she stares wide-eyed at each tiny glowing phosphor dot.
Maytree. Someone did mention that earlier.
The luffing doesn't work on me, but if you want to see me, come to the Maytree in the old garden. Central Park, Jew County. In the daylight, Reed returns to reassess the leafy Central Park and the bustling construction site nearby. The words "Immortal Residence" decorated an impressive billboard gleam down at her in the sunlight. Far beneath it, the half-dead Maytree that lies in the middle of the park looks dull by comparison.
Another journalist? I already told the other ones we're not open for interviews.
Seems she spent too much time staring. As a middle-aged man approaches in a huff.
I don't care who you write for. Get out of here, will you?
Oh, no. I'm not here for interviews. I'm just having a look around. So, someone came around here then? Someone who looks like me?
I'm not answering any questions. My building isn't haunted, and that's that.
Not
Why do I get so many bugs in my room, dude? And they all go into, like, my PC. Oh my god. I always have to, like, try to get rid of them so they don't, like, short-circuit my PC just in case they get, like, electrocuted or something. Or we can ask anything more. A new voice draws away their attention.
Sir, we've got a problem.
The young man, breathless from running, cuts her questioning short.
What? And you want to hand it over to me?
It's Professor Dong. He said he...
Property developer pulls his arm, gives a polite nod to Reed, and walks aside. Half a minute later, Reed hears shouting.
Would you listen to yourself? What do you mean they were eaten by monsters?
Professor Dong said he found this in an ancient book. Should we just ignore him?
Damn him and his book. I go and call it the Immortal Residence, and then it turns out people died here. If this gets out, I'll never sell the place.
Bellow's voice rises and Reed catches pieces of their argument on the wind.
He gave us a copy of the book. Said he'd send one to the press unless he receives 100,000 yuan today. Do you want to look at it?
Fuck him!
What the fuck? While they argue, Reed slips away toward the entrance of the park. Full of hope, she looks up at the Maytree. Its dry branches hold many buds. Under the tree, a mule chews on fresh green grass.
Huh? One with Flo?
Calls out to the mule, not really convinced by her own conclusion. The mule, startled, turns to flee. Reed immediately takes notice of the familiar pack. One she knows she's seen before.
You traveled with Paper Heron wherever she went. Wait!
Strong wind blows. The rustling leaves drown out the mule's trotting hooves. A pale page falls half a step before her.
At the time, the sun and moon hung together in the sky. The earth split in two at the gate of the School of May, opening a rift miles long that stalled souls. When the governor had it investigated, they couldn't find a single human, dead or alive. Only clothes, dead plants and animals. Many believe the phenomenon was caused by the Earth Dragon.
Not just the records that surprise her, but the page fell. The wind spins in midair, leading her to a precise spot. Another wind knot.
Only clothes, dead plants and animals. The Earth Dragon.
What's the Earth Dragon? Like a Komodo dragon? I don't know.
No way. Then the Yao didn't really become immortal?
Damn, she's just dead. One more? To heaven. Everything she's ever wanted for a price. Let's do one more. This will be a good stopping point. Hopefully. On stage, footsteps move with a light, quick pace.
Do you wish to become immortal?
Mayfly looks up, but sees nothing before her.
Do you wish to become immortal?
世上人不学仙，真是蠢。
Where am I?
Mayfly sits up from a comfy bed and looks around.
This place is so luxurious.
She jumps to the floor and walks around the room, curious about her new surroundings.
The bed's soft, and this blanket's so light and warm. What a strange dream I had. But, my, do I feel rested. I'm brimming with energy. I haven't felt this good since autumn. With strengths like this flowing through me, I could till a whole field all on my own. That vase is almost as big as me. But I bet I could lift it.
Finds herself standing in front of the vase in the corner, steadily stretching out her hands to measure its height and width.
Hello, Mayfly.
Oh.
Who's that? Wait. Paper Heron?
We were chatting outside your room when we heard your voice. I'm glad to see that you are doing well. I know what you wish to ask. You are in the School of May?
Lady smile and nod as she explains further.
And I am its founder. They call me Master Ren, or Ren the Immortal.
Ren the Immortal. Then you must be the immortal everyone's been talking about. Please, Master, teach me the method of longevity.
Another young soul looking too far ahead to see the truth before the immortal you seek is standing right in front of you. But it isn't me. In fact, I was one of her students.
What?
Mayfly shows her focus between Master Ren and Paper Heron before resting on the more comfortably familiar face. Saying another, Master Ren smiles and follows Mayfly's gaze to Paper Heron.
Heron? You mean she's the immortal?
Yes, it is I. Paper Heron stirs the sweet soup in her bowl. The white sugar has stunk to the bottom.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't call
Sunk.
me that, Mayfly. Makes me feel as though I'm covered in ants.
But how can that be?
Do you recall the evening past?
Last night, I was pushed out on the stage. And then...
Precisely. It was then that Paper Heron held the longevity ritual for you. You fell into a deep slumber for the rest of the night. How do you feel now?
I feel... refreshed. Energetic. Alive. Then, I've gained longevity already?
No. This is but the first step. Master Heron altered the flowing pattern of your qi to imitate that of the Wei, laying the foundation for true longevity cultivation. But this alone will not extend your life. To achieve true longevity, one must cultivate it through the method of our school. Worry not. I will
Time
be
to go to
your
school.
guide.
I see. No, wait.
Mayfly looks puzzled. She counts her fingers as if it's attempting to follow the logic to its conclusion.
Paper Heron, if you're Master Ren's master and the founder of the School of May, then you knew all along? You were just pretending? Then you lied too! You know, I felt so guilty about leaving you behind!
I didn't deceive you. I had no inkling that it was Run that you sought. I only learned of her ritual on the stage at the last instant. I took her place as its officiator as a bit of fun. But I looked quite splendid up there, don't you think? Didn't you notice it was me?
This pleasant thought, Paper Heron spoons some of the sweet soup into her mouth.
So, it was you who slipped the amulet and the note into my pocket.
Of course. I hadn't cast that spell for some time, so I thought I'd seize the opportunity to give it a spin. Ah, why the glum look, eh? Our performance was a great success. Y'all have joined the school in spadefuls.
You're here for the method, not your magic tricks. Cite me down. You're the immortal. How could I say such a thing?
Before Mayfly can finish, hurried steps outside cut her off. Footsteps stop at the door, followed by whispers and the rustle of clothes. Suddenly, a short, plump hedgehog and a yam with a leafy head peek out from behind the door. Then a gray rat, a shrew, and behind them a whole parade of other Yao.
Immortal! Please, forgive our intrusion. We're here to see you, and our new schoolmate.
Grandmaster, our greatest thanks for these artifacts. We've brought a token of our gratitude. Though it's not so valuable, I hope it will suffice.
Oh, think nothing of it. Consider it a gift from your Grandmaster.
Thank you, Grandmaster. If it's not too much trouble, could you teach us the spell you used on the stage last night?
Paper Heron waves their praise away with her hand, but the smile behind that waving hand reveals her joy.
Sure. It's not so difficult. Just say what more you want to learn, and I shall teach you.
They all pour in, talking excitedly with Paper Heron. Mayfly watches as her friend turned Grandmaster enters the circle and shakes her head. You clear coughs cut the clamoring voices short.
Now, students. You ought to show respect in the presence of the Grandmaster.
Yes.
Enough playfulness. You must all return to your cultivation.
But I hear this is the first time the Grandmaster has visited our school in many years. We only want to talk to her.
And talk we shall.
Master N smiles.
The Grandmaster will be with us for many days. There will be plenty of time. For now, we ought to consider our newest schoolmate. You need some time to settle in. Isn't that so, Mayfly? You have just received the ritual. Your body needs time to adapt. Students, will you show Mayfly around our school? A little bit of activity should do her good.
Ah, right. Best to get some exercise.
Whatever you say, Master. Mayfly, is it?
Oh.
We brought you a gift, too. Sorry, we got carried away after seeing the Grandmaster.
They now bring out several boxes Boxes of herbs and steamers filled with cakes, all prepared in advance. A substantial offering.
That's alright. And thank you for the gift. I feel so full of energy now. I'd love to look around.
You should spend some time getting to know the other students. Your gift can wait.
Alright then. I can save it for later.
Mayfly plants her skirt and leaves with the owl. Soon she enters a busy courtyard, bustling with the voices of other students of the School of May.
Stop it, Mayfly! That cauldron's too heavy! You could hurt yourself!
I was just like her back then. Didn't know what to do with my newfound strength.
Paperhair lifts another spoonful of her sweet soup to her lips and then sets the bowl down.
So, have you retrieved your 5 senses?
Master Ren nods and waits for Paperhair to swallow.
No, it's become worse. Even clear soup is practically tasteless to me now. But enough about that. We have more important things to discuss. My divination suggests that Lanzhu is waking. I have observed many omens along the road. Birds migrating north. Withered grass blackening. Ere long, Lanzhu will awaken. Unlike other Xiandao beasts, Lanzhu is not under Zhenzi's control. The quake it wrought brought great suffering to the Huanzhou region. The White Horse School once fought it, and I among them. Yet, we could only force it into a long slumber.
Nice little foreshadowing of what's to come, probably, right?
Until the Wei bestowed on us 2 swords of longevity, allowing ordinary students to control the qi of yin and yang in order to pacify Lanzhu. But then...
She pauses.
You need not say more.
Mazarin draws an array in the air. It glows gold for a moment, then fades as a white sword appears. Paper Heron stares intently at the sword. It floats in the air, radiating with a soft white glow.
Now, only 1 sword remains, and the White Horse School is no more.
Her hands shake as she grips it, as if she were holding it too tightly.
You needn't worry. Since the moment you passed the sword to me, I have been making preparations to face Lanzhu. I know the consequences if I fail. The earth was split, and beneath the dual sun and moon, disaster and disorder will reign. Zhu County, all of Huanzhou, will shatter, causing untold devastation. That is why I founded the School of May, to gather strength in numbers. Though I wield the last sword of longevity, if it should fail, I have prepared a quelling array, but I will need their strength to help me activate it.
Oh.
Do I surprise you?
Paperhair looks around the room and answers the sigh.
Ah, no. It's just... You were but a little Yao when we first met beneath that tree. Look how you've grown.
A Yao's life is shorter than most. We must make every day count. You entrusted this task to me, and I will do all that I must to finish it. I will allow nothing to get in my way. Not only for the sake of the school, but for the sake of everyone in this land.
Okay. She sees Ren smile. Paperhair pauses and then offers an affirming smile to her old student.
You are more prepared than I could ever hope to be. But mind your students well. I should not like to see your school meet the same fate as mine, eh? I will stay here until the task is done, and intervene if need be.
Ren replies with a solemn nod.
Grandmaster, you gave me a second life and the sword of longevity. I owe my life to you. I swear I will complete the suppression, no matter the cost. For you, and for your school.
Okay. Not too shabby. We're gonna call it on that one. Yeah, I mean, I think, again, if there's around 20 or so parts to this, then we're about like halfway or so. So honestly, the first half, you know, a lot of build up and whatnot. I do like the Mayfly character. She's kind of adorable. I think at first I wasn't kind of interested with the story and like where they were taking it, but now I think I kind of changed my mind a little bit. I like what I'm kind of like curious like what's gonna happen actually. Again, like right here towards the end, actually in this one they kind of foreshadowed like the beast that they would fight, right, or whatever. So I guess we got that to look forward to if it's gonna happen. And yeah, all this is kind of taking place in the past, right? So we're looking, Reed's looking in through Mayfly's memories from her perspective, and whatnot, right? So it's like interesting take on like how to tell the POV or the, you know, the POV for the story. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's different. I like it. Obviously, yeah. I mean, characters look gorgeous. Even the NPCs are like this time around. They're PNGs and whatnot. They're really well done. Pretty good. Pretty good. OST's been pretty good too. Not too shabby. I think that's about it. I can't believe, yeah, even the donkey, even the donkey has his own PNG and it's animated too. So that's what's up. But yeah, I mean, besides like everything with the story, the whole patch itself has been there's a lot of goodies, a lot of freebies, and a lot of stuff to look at. So, so far so good. I'm liking the 3.4 update. But yeah, this is part 1. We got through part 1 of 10 for this this time around. So I think on the next one we'll wrap up the second half, right? 11 through 20 or 11 through however many there are. Maybe there's like 22 or something. Usually, like, I mean, 20 is gonna be what, like the last gameplay segment or playable segment. Then after that, they usually have like non-playable segments, so it's gonna be like 21 or 22 or 23 or however many there's gonna be. But yeah, next one will conclude the story for 3.4 for the what is the name of the update actually again? Spring Unending. I actually like the interface and the UI also. Pretty cool. Again, my critique earlier was that, yeah, I think this is a bit too slanted, like the to the side. It needs to be a tad bit more straighter, because it's kind of hard to like. I mean, it's kind of annoying to like. I kind of like have to like tilt a tad just to see. If it was just a tad bit more straighter, I think it would have been a bit finer for me. But yeah. Gorgeous interface and everything, UI. But yeah. Story's been okay so far. Let me know your thoughts and opinions if you guys have got this far. It means a lot. But yeah, that's gonna do it until part 2. Right? Until the next segment. But yeah, that's gonna do it. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.